heartburn, ruin your favorite foods.
Hello everybody, Hidden Object Guru here with games. Oh boy do we have games. Well, just the one game. But then, in a surprise twist, there's also a second game. It wasn't actually just one game at all. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a mystery. Boop. Oh, we're starting now, Regine. We're starting... Or if not now, now adjacent. Like, we're a couple of seconds away from starting. How are all y'all doing? Well, I hope. Okay. And what does that singularity event entail? Check it out. I correctly used the word entail. Pretty proud of myself. Wait, watch what? I see. Okay. And we are good to go. So I've created a list of all of the, that's weird, all of the tanks we've already done in Panzerfahren Festival, but I don't know where it is. I really have no idea where it is. It's quite embarrassing. Batman. Did I put it in? Why would I have put it in Batman? Gun Pixies? Yeah, it was in the Gun Pixies text file. That's pretty embarrassing. Not gonna pretend I know how to order anything, but that's really bad. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Pug. I'm going straight from this to Yes, thank you. After this, I'm going straight to Terminator. But pick a day this week to play Forts, Mr. Pug, and I'll make sure it's installed and we can load it up on the stream. Just pick a day this week you want to drop by the stream, and boom, we'll Forts it up. Okay, so I've already done the Panther G, obviously, because we did that last week. Did I forget to add that to the list? Yeah. Am I ashamed of myself? Very yes. Did the Panther G allow us to beat the Type 10? It absolutely did, and it was unbelievably badass, and I would encourage everyone to watch that video. Okay, so what haven't we used? Panzer 4D, huh? No, we haven't. Let's see how Miho does against this thing. What do you need, Trung? We've already done the Panzer 3. Regine, you can watch that video. And Panda. I do not know about the Chinese Gurkha. I only know about the Indian Gurkha. Okay. OBVs. They're quite famous. We'll be in your care. Strange saying that I don't really understand, but they say it all of the time. Oh, the Panzerfahren Festival. I'm such a fan of it. Makes me so unbelievably happy. Tell me more. And we're going to be up against... Hey, General Adam, what's up? That's pretty terrifying, Pug. Although when you hear those stories about the Gurkha, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you always wonder how much those stories are exaggerated, but at the same time, you hear a lot of terrifying things about the Gurkha. My favorite, of course, being that they would sneak around in the middle of the night. You know, just crawl through the jungle on their stomachs into enemy camps, and because it was pitch black, and they couldn't use any light, they would learn that Germans and American and British troops, I almost said American, sorry, Germans and British troops tied their shoelaces differently, and based on how the bootlaces that were tied, basically just what the boots felt like, because they were different kinds of boots, they would know whose throats to slash in the middle of the night. And I don't know if that's true, but I love that story. Yes, what about the Singularity event? Well, what do we have here? I gotta say, my ARL-44 isn't doing the best job of backing me up. Ah, there we go. Hey! We're fighting Maho in the first battle. Nice. Oh, that Double Dragon's a catchy theme song, doesn't it? Maybe the catchiest. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, I thought I would land more cleanly. The Wa people, you say? So I'm going to assume that is an ethnic group somewhere in the realms of the Chinese mainland that I'm not familiar with. Wow, these guys motored. I thought I was going to be able to whip around and sneak up on them. Oh, look! I didn't even notice. She's driving Miho's tank. Sorry, ladies. Surprise, surprise. I've carefully angled myself. You're not going to be able to get a good shot. Dear my partner tank, do you want to sneak up behind this Panzer IV? Thanks. It turns out you didn't have to. I had her. She decided to run away. Not the best move when you're in a Panzer IV. Oh, really? They're in Myanmar. Huh. I still use Burma, because I'm not really down with that military coup people, but I understand that mine is not a popular opinion. That's right. The Nishizumi sisters are going to team up. It's going to be awesome. Alright, let's do this. Oh, okay. I was wondering who Griffin was, and it's a thing from Girls Frontline. Gotcha. Let's smash. Oh, crap. You, go hide in this corner. Not the Carcano sisters. Those are sisters themed after Italian rifles. I mean, I assume, based on the name. Huh. I want you to watch this corner so they can't sneak up on me. Alright, I'm a little worried that I've chosen a very bad location to ambush these guys. Hey, Gaga Ga. Oh, Neville. It's a nice idea, Neville, but you're trying to make that deal with the wrong guy. Eh. Well, that's embarrassing. Well, this is getting very embarrassing. I don't even know how I rolled the boat, the tank. Hello? Are they hiding in the Western Village? I think they might be hiding in the Western Village. Nope. Okay, they're definitely in the Western Village. I think they're sneaking up on... Oh, no, they're there. Oh, they're all standing next to each other. Hi! it turns out they were in the Western Village. And of course, the tank is the elephant. Why wouldn't it be the elephant? Alright, here we go. Woohoo! We did try Tankrobatics with the Panzer II. It went okay. Not great. Obviously, out of respect, I'm going to put the elephant on my team. Never underestimate the value of a common language and being able to unite people. And lack of common language being able to divide people. That was Skullface's whole point in Metal Gear Solid 5. Seriously though, who didn't love Skullface? I know that's not everyone's favorite Metal Gear Solid game, but isn't Skullface like the best villain? You got Tokyo Warfare? Nice! The original or Tokyo Warfare Turbo? If it's the original, what's the difference? Uh-oh. I'm not saying it's not a great name. I'm saying I love Skullface. I think he's one of the all-time great villains. A skull-faced cowboy. Was he... I'm trying to remember where he was from. Not Ukraine. Not Romania. He was in somewhere in Eastern Europe. Wasn't he Polish? Was he Lithuanian? The point is, his family was working with the Nazis. I am psyched to play Death Stranding, though. That does look badass. Damn right we did. Okay. Oh, I think we've got this. So tough. I'm pretending it's tough. I always want the Hetzer. I mean, it is a little challenging because the Porsche Tiger is the Porsche Tiger, and it's beautiful, and I love it, but come on. Hetzer's gonna Hetz. Je m'excuse. Dream Tank Park! work. I mean, I wish we were fighting her in the Dream Tank Park, but this is pretty badass. Hello, Erica. How is your day going? It's weird. To this day, I love Metal Gear Solid 3, but I gave it a scathing review when it first came out. I was brutal to it. And I think the thing is, it's weird because it's like he was no longer interested in making games with the top-down camera angle, and the entire thing about the game was not, like, built with that in mind. And yet it's like he was stuck with that top-down, you can't see anything camera angle, and it really hurt the game. I did not see what you said in general chat, Hans. Uh-oh. Wait. Where's my flag tank? Just realized I hadn't gotten my flag tank somewhere safe. It's way over there. Yeah! That's true. I've done that, and it is crazy. Hey, it's the festival! The friend match version of the, Stug. I love that Stug. Excuse me. I did know that a lot of Japanese people brought swords into World War II. It seemed slightly crazy. I always wonder how effective it was, their use of swords in the Pacific. Trench fighting in the various Pacific islands. Oh. Sorry, Stug. Whoa! Nice! You dodged and I blew up your friend. That sounds amazing. Alright, now I want to see that, Hans. Thank you for telling me. Alright, what have we got next? Amy, you remain the best. No, I think he stopped in the 70s, Mr. Puck. I don't think he was still fighting 74 years later, which would have been the 2010s. I think he was found in the 70s, which is why there were so many TV shows in the 70s that did stories about that. That sounds great, Regine. You wanna... I was just complaining the other day about how there are no games about, like, adventure, Fallout-style open-world games set in a zombie apocalypse. Although that might not be what the game you're telling me about is. I was just making that observation, that there's, like, a really easy setting to make that kind of amazing game in. And the closest thing we've got is that walking zombie game. Which, no complaints about the walking zombie game. I enjoy it, but it's not, you know, a full RPG. It's most of an RPG. Yeah. Hey, where are you? Well, that didn't go well. So she was just hiding at the top of the map. Yeah, that's the funny part, is that people knew he was on that island, like they were aware he was there. And they're like, well, what exactly should we do about this? And they're like, leave him alone? There's a crazy John Rambo guy out in the woods, and he's been there for 30 years? Maybe we just, you know, leave him there? Yes, indeed, Redgirt.
月刊戦車道編集部からメールが来ているのですが。戦車道イベントの案内状みたいですね。学生チームの参加を募集します。だそうです。ちょっと見せてみろ。主催者が月刊戦車道で、スポンサーがアラブの石油王だと？5戦勝ち抜けば空前絶後のスケール。かつデラックスでハイパワーな商品が贈呈されます。だってももちゃん。ちょっと面白そうだね。会長、これは我々も参加するべきです。そうかな。なんか怪しくない？何を言っているゆず。
Oh, I've heard Physics Holy Sword plenty of times. That's what that's a reference to? Neat.
じゃあとりあえずみんなに聞いてみようか。はっ。何かあったんですか？バレー部復活の許可が出たんですか？いや、ここは巨大歴史図書館建設の発表だろう。可愛いお洋服屋さんが来てくれるんじゃないでしょうか。
It's true. It is an entire thing about kawaii girls and tanks. No. What is this 7 miles away? Is it on Steam? Where can I find this game? Because you know I'll play anything about zombie survival. Well, not anything, but most things. Like, I will play nearly any game about zombie survival. If not any game. Honestly, it might be any game. Damn it. There we go.
ハードディスクレコーダーの容量がもう限界だよ。空気の取り締まりが緩んじゃう？私たちたくさんいるから大丈夫じゃない？レースが近いんだよな。だね。ちょっと困っちゃうよね。
How long did it end up taking you, Hans?
その話は最後まで聞け。今回の戦車道イベントだが、ス
Did you fight another Pokemon Space God at the end of the game? Because Pokemon Space Gods were weird me out. They're like, hey, this horse is also God. And I'm like, what? That horse is also God? Okay. What? Is my general reaction. Yay.
エイブラムスでしょうか、それともレオパルド2でしょうか。商品もそうだけど、王様ってことは男の人でしょ。プロポーズされたらどうしよう。
Sorry, you're fantastic.
いやー、みんないい反応だね。じゃ、そういうわけだから、やる気出して頑張っていこう。西住、今回も任せたぞ。
Zombie gunship survival? Tell me more about this zombie gunship survival. An infinite energy source Pokemon. That sounds amazing. Thus destabilizing the Pokemon world Middle East, I assume, Panda? Sorry, Hans. "7 miles away" is not on Steam. I just searched. Let's do it. Annihilation battle against the Brits. I don't know that they will. I'd be interested for them to add the tanks from Das Finale 2. But, yeah, I mean, it's already November, and they haven't released that yet. So the odds of that happening aren't great. Maybe when they get to Das Finale 3? I mean, I've already played Yandere Simulator, General Adam. Very funny, Panda. I promise I will play the Sexy Brutale, though. I've been putting that off too long. Okay, that was awesome. Oh, Rosehip, you're done. Oh, God, I love her tank so much. That's what I'm saying. In 2020, maybe. It is weird that it's not out on DVD yet. Oh, Darjeeling. This is not going to go well for you. I'm kind of amazed how fast that Churchill can turn, though. Good night, General Adam. Hello. That's exactly what it is, Redgert. It's all about the power of drifting. There's a solid chance they will not. Awesome. That would be good, Hans. I mean, I'm sure this thing sold really well. Obviously, I can't guarantee that. I don't have access to sales figures, but... Not yet, Horror King. Well, unless you count the fight against the Type 10, which, you know. Well, they already have some Das Finale tanks on the Switch version. It's not like there are no Das Final tanks in the game. There are. Just, you know, not all of them. How was Frozen 2? Did you enjoy it? Was it of value? Okay, the Metal Lions of Chihatan is an incredibly badass name. I got a good feeling about this. I'm being sarcastic. Obviously, this is going to go great. I'm fighting against, you know, literally the easiest tank in the world to battle. Nice! Hello? There you are? Thought you could hide from me. You're so adorbs. This part is not going to go well for you, just FYI. Growl. Yay! Mission accomplished! Or is it? It is. I just love the name Lady Duck. Oh. Flipping butterfly knives around. It is very entertaining to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Please, Finland flag match. That was the flag. No, that was the one-on-one I just played. I didn't play the flag match. I played the one-on-one. Just me versus Chihatan. It was awesome.
Где можно достать такие кошачьи ушки? これで完璧なり。かっちゃん、頑張るずら。じゃあ、見放者。はい。素晴らしい。まさにラスボスの風格。かっちゃん、かっこいいなり。
It's totes fine. No one's gonna judge you. So, here's the part that we're now getting concerned about. There's a couple of heavy hitters left for the survival match and downhill, but there's also two very light hitters. Like, we haven't seen Italy or Finland yet, so we could really luck out in these last two. Just die already. Gotcha. Nope, missed. Oh, this is bad. Come on. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Yes. Sorry, Smokin' Joe. It really does, Redgert. It really does. Alright, we got a KV2. Oh, KV2. Oh, is it a very compelling on-screen experience? Because I've already got 2 movies I'm going to see in theaters, and I don't usually see a lot of movies in theaters, because I'm desperate to see that Knives Out movie in theaters. And Mark Ruffalo's appearing in a movie about water pollution, so I kind of feel obligated to see that in theaters, because I love A, Mark Ruffalo, and B, movies about water pollution and lawyers fighting it. I know that's a weirdly specific thing to love, but I really do love that specific thing. You have a good day, Senor Pug! Yeah. Oh, Nakanya. You remain my favorite. You kitten-themed monster. Aww.
石積さんも早く。待ちなさい。あんたたち全員さ。
Alright, what are we up against? I do remember that Horror King.
あと2000買ったら私お金持ちになったら何する？私お洋服買って靴も買って私はアニメのブルーレイボックスいっぱい買う。あと特撮も。でも優勝したらだってアラブの石油王だよ。そうそうアラブの石油王だからきっといっぱいお金を持っているんだよ。あずさは心配性だね。さきちゃんも
Oh, Azusa.
あと2回勝てば商品もわかるし、今心配しても
Oh no! Okay. This is not looking great. She's just a very aggressive cosplayer, and that's why we love her.
美穂、今日はよろしく頼む。
お姉ちゃん、よろしくね。エリカさん、よろしくお願いします。
あ、全力で戦おう。
相変わらず緩いのね。試合なんだからもう少しちゃんとしなさいよ。相変わらずエリカ殿は真面目です。でもどうして真帆さんには丁寧に話してるのにきっと西住さんのことはあ？気になるのにからかったりいじめたりする。何を言い出すのよ。エリカさんルールは特別なものとなっているから。
Damn.
それでは試合を始めます。前進してください。分かった。
Well, I'm glad he was able to get to the deep end. I mean, yeah, you had to hold your hand, and it was rough, but at the same time, he did get there. That's true. You make a strong point, Hans. We could easily be up against Finland or Italy in the final match. There's only a 33% chance we're going to have to deal with the university students. Whoa, Kume! Okay, that was bad. Probably used the hands are high at the wrong time. I panicked when I stopped dead. Whew. Okay, this is going to be good. I'm just going to zip right over this hill, and then I'll have a nice wall protecting me. Oh my god! How did that miss? Whew. Alright, we've got it. Okay, so we just wait. We drive past him, wait 3 seconds, turn on Panzer High. That is nice, Hans. One, two, three. Oh. Damn though. Well, I mean, he proved he could do it, Horror King, so I think that's inevitable that he's just going to keep getting more comfortable doing it. Then again, I'm not an instructor, but that was my experience when learning to swim. And now I would rather be in water than not be in water, so... You know?
本当は一文字のぐるぐるも持ってきたかったが、日持ちのするものでもないからやめておいた。一文字のぐるぐる？タイピー園も一文字のぐるぐるも知らないの？なってないわね。西住流の奥義か何かでしょうか。西住流、奥が深いな。
Let's do it.
ここまで4勝。あと1つ勝てば優勝です。はい、そのネトゲライフ。リアルマネ。あ、猫ニャン先生。次勝てばガソリン使い放題。タイヤもオイルも走るたびに新品交換。2人とも発想が小さい。
That would be incredibly wasteful. I want a Ray to have its own pro team. I want that so badly.
さっきから黙って聞いてたら何よ。じゃあ、考えてないっぽい。うるさいわね。つまらないことに使うくらいなら貯金した方がずっとマシよ。貯金するにしてもあと一つ勝たないとな。分かってる。美穂さん、あと一戦頑張りましょう。
I assume you're making saliva, Hans? And is that one of the things that is used in medicine? See androids fighting. Brad and Janet. Oh, thank God. And Francis stars in Forbidden Planet. Oh, 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 whoa. At the late night. Double feature. Picture. Show.
機動力はアンツヨが上だからな。下手な待ち伏せをしたら裏を取られる可能性もある。
それでは奇襲戦ですね。やっほー、腕が鳴るぜー。アンツヨ高校のノリと勢いは強敵ですが、私たちは私たちらしく頑張りましょう。それでは行きます。さあ、おー。ルールは特別なものとなっているから注意してね。 それでは試合を始めます。敵車両発見。攻撃してみます。敵車両。よし。申し訳ありません。これでの
Well, if you mean Japan is great because it gave us girls in Panzer, then yes. Obviously, that is 100% true. No swimming lessons in December? Yes, there was a weird, abrupt stop to the stream. I think there was a bug in the program. I had no idea. What happened there? It's over. You brutalized them. Oh, anime is all well and good, but the only thing I care about is girls in Panzer and to a greater extent Fist of the North Star. Well, that was brutal. Oh, wow. By RKO. Here it comes. Yeah, I checked and it was literally just the program, I guess, had a glitch and shut down. And the weird part is the program didn't close, it just stopped streaming. I have not checked out Camphor yet. Horror King. 3 million tons of water a day is a lot of water. And I was about to say, but how many liters is that? But you can just 3 billion liters. Because a ton is 1,000 kilograms and a liter is 1 kilogram. So, you know. It's not difficult math is my point. Which, you know, is unlimited money. Being able to sell water to the Middle East, that's just unlimited money. Question away, Horror King.
水じゃドリフトもできないよね。
そうだ。プラントを売ったらいいんじゃないか。
なるほど。チームの未来のためには身売りもやむなしか。チーム発展のためには辛い決断も時には必要ってことだね。ごめんねみんな。学校への商品だから換金とかは禁止なの。プラントが売れないなら水を売るのはどうかな。女子高生が作った大洗の水、これは売れるっちゃね。まさに水商売なり。いらない欲を書くからこんなことになるのよ。
Oh,
少しは反省しなさい。
Midorico. That's tough, Horror King. There's a lot of great horror comedies.
いいえ、あなたたちよく聞きなさい。私はこうやってみんなとまた戦車道ができて楽しかったわ。あなたたちは違うの？
Best horror comedy.
何か変なものを食べたのかな。
Obviously, Evil Dead 2 is incredible.
そうですね。
But I have a very profound love of waxwork.
もう一度みんなと戦車道ができてとっても楽しかったです。そうです。このメンバーで戦車道をするのがやっぱり一番です。
花も良いですけど、戦車道もやっぱり素敵ですから。
ああ、私もどんどん戦車道にはまっちゃってるけど、こんなんで本当にモテモテになれるのかな。戦車道は面白いでいいんじゃないか。欲をかきすぎると残念な結果になるそうだからな。まあ商品は残念だったけど、こうやってみんなで戦車道できるのが一番なのかもね。はい、よし、じゃあみんなうちに帰るよ。
Fantastic. Alright, that's going to end the Girls and Panzer portion of the stream. Now we're going to load up our second game of the day. A little something called Terminator Resistance. Okay. You just here for Girls and Panzer. We'll be back next Saturday for more Girls and Panzer. It should be amazing. See, the thing about Waxwork is, it's a great horror comedy, but generally, it's just a great movie. Like, very well made, very cleverly written. It's like the director was a better Sam Raimi. Army of Darkness is great. But the thing is, it's like Sam Raimi is fantastic, but I think Anthony Hickox is a more talented writer and director, and it pains me that he never got a big Hollywood shot the way Sam Raimi did. And I wonder if there's a story there, because people didn't rally behind it. Okay, I didn't turn on my recorder. That's embarrassing. Oof, running out of space. I have to do something about that. Are you doing this? Are you seriously doing this? Fine. Ugh. No, that's it for Girls in Panzer this week, but more next week. Hidden Object Guru here, back with more Terminator. I'm very excited, but I'm a little disappointed in one thing. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. It's positing a world where Terminators are impossible to kill, and that's just not true from any evidence seen in the first two films. Terminators are bullet resistant, but far from bulletproof.
The others have to be here too.
Very far from bulletproof. And, yeah. Even conventional weapons can kill them. And they're quite easy to kill with plasma weapons. Although I don't know how this game is going to treat its plasma weapons. It's entirely possible that once I get some of those, I will be able to dust Terminators like they're... Wait. Like they're a disused bookcase. That's the worst analogy I've ever... That's the worst simile I've ever made in my life, and I apologize. Loving this music. They're making great use of the various themes from the Terminator in this game. Jack Frost 1, I don't think much of. I don't like that movie very much, but I really like Jack Frost 2. I think it is kind of hilarious, and I don't know if they sell those mini Jack Frost toys, but if they don't, they really should. I'm actually very impressed with what the guys doing for the music for this game have accomplished. Like, they've taken the actual themes from Terminator, and they've integrated them into their own soundtrack in a very interesting way. Yeah, don't worry, I knew to do the Ultravision. Crap. Okay, he's coming for me. This is bad. What we do in the shadows is fantastic. I'm excited to watch the TV show. And not just because it stars Matt Berry, but a lot because it stars Matt Berry. Okay. That could have gone worse. Well, F. And I broke my lockpick immediately. Stop panicking and work the lock. Don't worry about where the Terminator is, just work the lock. Whew. If you know what that's a reference to, be the first commenter below the video to mention it, and you'll win a prize. Just drop it in the comments section below the video, along with the time code for where in the video I asked the question. Where are you guy from? So where do I live? Canada. A little town called Ottawa. You know, a tiny little burg. Capital of Canada. Probably the best capital city in the world. That's not a T-800. Jesus Christ. There is some titanium in them. Okay, just a quick lesson to everybody. We're playing Terminator, I almost said Salvation. Terminator, what do you call it? Terminator Resistance. It's fantastic. Okay, so just a quick lesson about Terminator terminology for people. A Terminator T200 is the base model endoskeleton warrior. Here we go. Aww. Nice. It's the Silberman document. Talking about Sarah Connor. Anyway, as I was saying, a T200 is the endoskeleton. A T400 is the advanced combat endoskeleton. A T600, they only do 200 advancements. A T600 is a T200 exoskeleton that has been fitted with rubber skin to look like a human at a distance, to allow you to get close enough to kill you. A T800 is a 200 endoskeleton that has been retrofitted with a chicken heart, you know, it's genetically engineered, but, you know, a chicken heart, and a human skin suit that is actual living flesh posted on top of their bodies. That is what a T800 is. So weirdly, if you blast all of the skin off of a T800, technically it's now a T200. It is not a T800 anymore. I know that it's weird that I care about that, but I really do care about that. Oh, there are so many corpses everywhere. When can I get a plasma rifle game? Do you know how long I've been waiting to use a plasma rifle? It's literally since Terminator... Oh god, what was it called? Redemption. Terminator Redemption was the last Terminator game to have a plasma rifle in it. Terminator Salvation was set in a disturbing and unpleasant world where it was the distant future, but everyone was still using machine guns, and it really pissed me off. God, this music's so good. Work the lock. The commercial for this game wasn't good, Abrams? Really? I did not watch the commercial. Here's the story of me buying this game. I found out there was a new Terminator game. I bought the new Terminator game. That is as much thought as I put into it. I'm obsessed with Terminator video games, though. That is not true. I asked the publishers for a review copy, and they did not send me one. And normally when that happens, I don't play the game, because, again, I'm flooded with review codes every day. I'm sent more games than I can play, so I don't buy anything that I don't get sent. But Terminator, I'm happy to make an exception for. Terminator is my favorite franchise, video game franchise. No, it's only published by them, Abrams. It's not made by them.
Private Jacob Rivers, Pacific Division.
Yay, plot!
What the hell happened up there? The whole division went silent.
It was wiped out. I'm the only one who survived, and I need to meet with Commander Barron.
All right, I'll make sure you get to do that. But first, get us out of here.
I'm working on it.
Staircase.
Stop saying resistance. They're TechCom.
Overload it.
Tech Command.
Understood.
And Rivers, destroying that generator will make a lot of noise. So in case we get separated, where are you stationed?
Just south from here.
Okay, we'll find you. Barron will want to meet you. Now go, and watch out for those medals.
Yeah, and it's a fascinating company, right? Because they had made, like, they had published a bunch of, like, low-end, and that's being charitable, like some low-end, casual games and, like, phone game type things. And then out of nowhere, they put out the Rambo video game, and I'm like, how did you guys get the rights to make a Rambo video game company that's done nothing? And then, and this is the crazy part, they stopped making and publishing video games and just became the UK distributor of, like, all of Idea Factory and a bunch of JRPGs. And that's what they've been doing for 6 years. Just distributing Japanese role-playing games only in the UK. And that is the entirety of this company's business. And now, suddenly, out of nowhere, they're like, oh yeah, we went and we somehow got the rights to it, and then we commissioned a Polish company to make a Terminator game. Like, this company makes no sense to me. You're goddamn right my hacking was successful. So yeah, it's not the same... They didn't make it, they just commissioned it. But it's the same publisher, yes. Oh, wow. An electronically locked crate. Uh-oh. There we go. I want a plasma rifle so badly. I want a phased plasma rifle in a 40-watt range. Reef Entertainment is the company that published it, is the company I'm talking about. And again, I don't want anything I say to sound like I'm criticizing them. It's not that I think they're bad at their job or anything like that. I honestly, like, the company makes no sense to me. How does this company go from making, you know, casual games to getting the rights to make a Rambo game, and then making a Rambo rail shooter that almost nobody played, right? And then they go from making and publishing this Rambo game to just publishing JRPGs in UK, and that's their entire company business. That's all they've been doing for 5 years. And then somewhere in there, they're like, snag the rights to make Terminator games. How does this happen? And this happens while there's a Terminator being made, movie being made by a major Hollywood studio. Well, not Hollywood. I mean, what do you call Skydance? It's like the company that's the vanity project of the kids of the guy who founded Oracle. Skydance. No, just the son. The daughter has her own movie company. The point is, both of his kids went into movies and they used dad's unlimited money to just make movies. And this guy is a nerd and he's like, I want new Terminator movies. I want a new, oh god, what else did he get the rights? Oh yes, I want to make Top Gun 2 because I want to meet Tom Cruise. And I'm like, I do get the instinct of wanting to meet Tom Cruise. He seems amazing. But at the same time, come on. Maybe use your money to just build giant wind farms and save the frigging planet instead of making a terrible new Terminator movie. Twice, by the way. He made 2 terrible Terminator movies. Same company, Salvation and Dark Future. I mean, they do have the rights to make the Rambo game, Horror King. They made it, and they didn't get sued. You can still buy it, so yes, they have the rights to make the Rambo game. Careful. Careful. It's so weird that this is an M16 variant that has one of those modern mounting rails on the top. And yet, what they've mounted to the mounting rail is the iron sights from a classic M16? Like, well then why do you have the mounting rail? A certain Terminator is about to get a nasty surprise. You thought that turret was your friend. You had no idea that the turret was working for me all along. That's my witch laugh. I'm very proud of it. Yeah, the Neptunia games. It's crazy. Oh, did I say Idea Factory? Sorry, it's the Neptunia games they publish. Oh my god, he killed a T-800! T-200, but that's another conversation. Can I please have your plasma rifle, sir? Yes, Doctor! I just got a plasma rifle. Westinghouse first generation plasma rifle. Unlimited clip size, however, continuous fire will temporarily overheat the weapon. Skynet technology, weapons 3 skilled required. God damn it, really? Ugh. Alright, well, I guess I gotta start leveling this up because I want to use those weapons as quickly as possible. The second I become level... Yes, I want to activate this skill. The second I become level... Nice. I like that I get 25% more damage using plasma weapons before I have access to that. Weapon upgrades 10% more effect. I can use weapon upgrades? When do I get a chance to upgrade these weapons? A Terminator behind you. We'll see about that. Use Skynet's second-generation plasma weapons. That's right. They even acknowledged it in the movies. And this is so cool. They've acknowledged it in the movies. There are both red lasers and purple lasers, so they've decided that those are the first and second generation Skynet plasma weapons. They've put so much work into this. Oh, right, yes. I forgot to blow up the plasma containers. It's free experience points for blowing up plasma containers. I bet I could have used that to blow up the Terminator if I didn't want to hack the thing. That would have been smart. That was 30 for the plasma container and 30 for the turret. Wait, why am I getting round numbers for my experience points? I got fast learner. Oh, it's 20%. Okay, so it's actually 50 experience points, but I'm getting 60 instead. Okay. That actually makes sense. Like, why is it a round number when I got those perks? Okay. I'm so excited to be using a plasma rifle, and I can't believe I have to wait until I'm level 12 to do it. That's gonna come fast, though, right? What the... Oh, yeah, that's the generator, Dodoy. Check out the map. This was a way to sneak past the turret, wasn't it? Oh, and hey, there's the exit! I was in the parking lot earlier, and there was a door I couldn't open from that side, and I was like, I wonder what that door's about. And, well, now I'm here. That is normally what would happen to me in this situation. I cannot wait until I have plasma weapons and can take on Terminators in a one-on-one fight. Ugh. I'm not saying this game... I'm going to say this game at the end of the year is better than, say, you know, Death Stranding, or... which I haven't even played yet, but everyone tells me I must because it's beautiful. Death Stranding or Resident Evil 2, you know, or something like that. But, I mean, this game is all of my dreams coming true simultaneously. The only way that this game could be better is if it was actually an open-world RPG, like Fallout, rather than just being a mission-based RPG light. Which is fine. I'm not judging it. I just, you know... Fallout, but with... Terminator. Is that really so much to ask? Whoa! That went pretty well. Oh crap, the Terminators are looking for me. Quite understandably, the Terminators have come to investigate the situation. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. You're absolutely right, Panda. And the thing is, like, in a game like this, where it's sci-fi future weapons, I actually believe that the skill up is representing training. That's what I was so mad about in, you know, stuff like anything where it's just guns, I don't approve at all. And I'm talking specifically here about, what do you call it? 2 specific games. One, The Division, where it's like, oh, you're not level 16. You can't use this gun. Okay. And even worse was Dead Island, where it's like, I managed to beat up my first ever goon zombie. I'm like really proud of myself, and then I wasted a bunch of lockpicks, like until I finally picked a lock. Until I finally, oh crap. Oh, this is bad. So I learned to pick a lock, and I finally picked this lock. Damn! Do not try to shoot the TA-100s. And so I finally open it, and it's a zombie game, and I get this gun, and I'm like, yes, I finally got a gun. And it's like, ah, you gotta be level 7 to pull a trigger. Screw you, game. I'm literally playing a cop. Oh, hell, this is bad. Yeah, that was a nice touch. There are so many Terminators. They're called flying HKs, not HK aerials. Oh my god, do you think there's going to be tank tread HKs in this game? Those were some of my favorite things from the movie. Which, by the way, how great is it that Terminator just has these flashback/dream interludes where it's like, here's a giant flying gunship. Here's a tank that has a torso and arms and a camera head. It's like just a bunch of random future war nonsense thrown in this movie that's, you know, generally not about that. God. Can we please get the hell out? Oh my god, it's a Terminator drop pod! Look! The HK carries this and it's got like 20 Terminators crammed into it, and then they all walk out! Not 20, 8 Terminators. There were more than 8 Terminators there, so... Anyway, the point is, that looks amazing. Let's get the hell out of here.
It's cleared. Now all you have to do is wait for Commander Barrett to find you. Don't worry. It won't take long. She's not the waiting type.
Alright, we did it. Just everything I want. Yes, I do want to leave the area. Thank you for asking, though, and not just making me leave. Excuse me. Use the brute force hack as an alternative means for hacking terminals. No, I don't mind doing the hacking minigame. It's a lot of fun. We did it, everybody. Mission accomplished.
Oh, thank God, you're finally here. How did it go? Did you find the soldiers?
I did. I helped them escape from that hospital.
You don't give up on your people, do you? I like that. So what now?
They're supposed to come for me soon.
Great. That means that you're going home? No more scavengers constantly nagging you to do things for them? I bet you like the sound of that. Oh, Erin's still up too. Go talk to her. She won't admit it, but she was just as worried as I was.
Do you need help with anything?
Is that your best pickup line? Sorry, that was a bad joke. I tend to do that when I'm stressed. I think I got it from my dad. Better that than his mustache, right? Oh, I'm sorry, don't mind me.
Seems you were...
Yeah, you can't, when you do people's backstory conversations, you can't find out the whole story. You have to always pick between multiple options, and you only get one shot at it.
Sign that said "Welcome" on the side of our house in Pasadena. So he said, "I bet you can't spell that." And of course I had to prove him wrong. Believe me, now I know how stupid that was.
Not at all. That was very clever.
Yeah, he was always full of bright ideas. Thanks for trying to make me feel better. After Judgment Day, my dad turned our house into a safe haven. A home for everyone who'd lost theirs. We were like a family with an endless supply of uncles and aunts.
Well, I think Panda, like, I totally get
We
it.
never really used guns. So the only thing we could do was
Because,
help others in need.
how do I put this,
Seems like he helped a lot of people.
He did. Right till the very end.
They
Anyway,
did
he
not
was
really
actually
push
cool.
this game.
Everybody loved him, and he loved having them around. I think it's because he always had a brand new audience to listen to his bad jokes.
Right? Like, it's...
He had
They
this
didn't
really
push this
terrible
game at all. A
He walked
Terminator
into the
game is
room
coming
and
out,
asked if
and they
anyone had seen
announced
his
that it
remote 'cause his
existed
team was playing.
1 month
Black.
before it came out.
I never
That's
understood
crazy.
why.
They didn't cross-promote it with a new Terminator movie. It's like they were
Sounds like a champion of dad jokes.
It's like they were trying to hide the game's existence.
I was begging for him not to find a whoopee
Which-
cushion on a scavenger hunt.
Uh-oh.
He'd literally get a heart attack from the excitement.
Right? So it's like they were trying to hide the game,
I'm
and
sorry,
that
you
made
probably have
me
enough
made
of it.
everyone think,
Anyway,
oh well, this must be
thanks.
terrible. But
It's really
no,
nice
it's
to have
great.
someone to
Like, we're 2 hours in, 2.5 hours in, close to 3 hours in, and not only has there not been one bad thing about this game, there hasn't been a single bit about the game that isn't great. Like, there's nothing bad about this game so far. It's just fantastic. Oh, well, the writing's a little awkward because it was written by Polish people. So? Like, I'm not going to complain about that. Check this out. So the store, it doesn't charge, they don't charge you a markup. So here's my assault rifle, right? They would give me $200 trade credit for it. Or I could buy a new one for $200 of trade credit. Because this is my company store, I can just store resources here at no cost to me. It's fantastic. It's just like, oh god, you know that game I'm obsessed with. Oh, F. I just realized I can't do that. I was about to say, the reason I can't do that is because it will disappear. If I leave on a mission and come back, they'll reset the inventory. But honestly, between now and becoming level 12, I'm gonna have another chance to see another, laser rifle. I got you, Horror King, don't worry. I see your point, but the thing is, like, yes, this is a budget title, but it's based on an unbelievably popular brand. Like, the Terminator brand is like a top-tier brand that everyone has heard of. So, why would you not let people know about it? Why would you not, you know, shout from the rooftops, we just made a new Terminator game? I'll be right back. I gotta deal with some pigeons. pigeons. Just because the last 3 generations of their family has been born on that balcony, they think they own the balcony. Which is actually a pretty persuasive argument. I just choose not to be persuaded by it. Okay, so let's do this. See, I can make new ammo whenever I want. It was fine to sell that. I really do have not that much inventory space. So I got... Yeah, we're good. I got 1 gun for each type of ammo I have. That should be fine. Right, I was supposed to give her... Wait, who's the lady I'm supposed to... No, that's not it. Oh, yeah, so it's both the plot and the... Okay.
No need to worry. I'm fine.
Who said I was worried? I've been thinking a lot about it, and if I can, I've decided to join the Resistance. I'll do more good there than here.
I'm glad to hear that.
I just hope you're better supplied over there than we are. Speaking of which, I see you've got those antibiotics I asked for. Good. Now I can call Ryan off. I asked him if he brought a shovel with him. If you think that was too morbid, he said that after Judgment Day, digging graves was one of the few things
Oh, God!
he actually got better at.
You're so bean to Ryan! 3,600 experience points! Mission accomplished! Into the storm. What does that mean? I can't wait to find out. Ah, this is the best game I've played all year. Again, that's hyperbole, but it's knowing hyperbole. It's hyperbole used to make a rhetorical point. Okay, so... No, I'm gonna hold... Let's see what I can do. So I can't do that till level 12. I'm playing on easy, so I don't need the toughness at all. Let's get more... Oh, do I need more backpack space? Lockpicking. No, I've already locked. Crafting 2. Hacking 1. Nice. So I'm gonna save an experience point, and when I first... Actually, let's save both my experience points. And that way, when I run into terminals, I can't hack. Because I don't think there's anything I really need to buy right now. Like, I'm not desperate. Ooh. Permanently disarm enemy laser traps. Pick up disarmed enemy laser traps. I haven't seen any laser traps yet, so I'm going to make myself harder to detect. And then I'm going to save the other. Move 20% faster while crouching. Actually, it does sound very useful. But I'm going to save the experience, the level up, like the skill point, for now. Few days later. Again,
Jacob,
you missed the word A
come
there.
upstairs. There's someone here to see you.
Do. Ooh, do. Yay! That's actually a pretty good joke.
Good luck out there.
Thanks, Laura. Hey, would you have died if I had not been here for all this stuff if I had not saved you in that previous mission, or would someone else have saved you anyway? It's weird, because I'm curious about how the game would have been different. I want the slow-mo stim, but I don't want to buy that crafting thing yet. See, the one problem I have with the game, really, is it doesn't tell you how many chemicals you have in your inventory here. It just tells me how many it'll use. So, for example, it tells me it'll use 12 scraps, right? And then you go up here and you're like, oh, okay, so I have enough to make 29, so I guess I have 58 metal scraps. But just tell me that. Not 12, 2. Wow, that was bad. Hey, Panagiotis? I'm not going to try to say your last name because I would humiliate myself. And I've had enough of that today.
Private Rivers.
Yes, sir?
I've got a message from South Division's Field Commander Baron. She's agreed to meet with you. She set up a rendezvous point at the unfinished metro station. You'll need to enter the canal system under the bridge.
Done
Meeting's
and
supposed to
done.
take place
And I mean
tomorrow, so
done.
suggest moving out soon.
Understood.
And Rivers, because of what you did for our guys at that hospital, I'll give you a heads up about Commander Baron. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Okay.
Looks like you're leaving us soon.
Aaron wants to join me. What about you? What do you think about enlisting?
Me? No. I still have hope I'll get that bus running again. Also, I don't like the attention Skynet's giving you guys. I'd rather stay as far from the line of fire as possible.
Patrick, get back here!
You better go see what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Is everything all right?
Patrick's decided that he wants to be a scavenger. And now he won't come out, even though I'm worried sick he'll get stuck. Get back here right now, Patrick!
But there's lots of cool stuff in here. You told me it's our job to find stuff for the group.
Patrick, what do you see? Maybe there's something valuable there.
I think I see something. Wait, I'll go deeper.
No! Get back here right now! Jeez, Jacob! Patrick!
I'm alright. I'm alright. I've got something.
I mean, I would love to take her side, but he's got to learn this
Check out this
stuff
book I found.
Good job,
if he's
Patrick.
going to survive in the
It's a
future.
military training manual.
Thanks a lot, Rivers. What was that all about just now?
I've got a meeting with Commander Baron. I'm leaving soon.
Okay. I'm going with you. And don't even try to stop me.
Are you sure?
What's the matter? Don't they let you boys bring dates?
Yay! Bonus skill point!
Don't worry, kid. She's just worried about you.
But she never lets me do anything.
That's what older siblings do. They
Like, the
look
thing
out.
is, I understand why she's nervous.
Brother like
Who
that.
is David?
Well, not really.
Like, I understand why she's nervous, but at the same time, like, this kid lives in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and he's got, if he wants to survive, they're gonna have to keep finding food, because you sure as hell can't grow it in the barren wasteland of Southern California. So, yeah, come on. Oh no. This is a game about the discovery of T-800s.
Looks like we got here first. Is everything all right? You seem a little out of it.
Sorry. I probably shouldn't zone out like that with a gun in my hands, huh?
Hey, check it out. It's one of those tunnel
Am I
diggers.
making you nervous?
No, not really.
Well, you should be. I don't have any formal training like you. I never even held a gun until recently.
You got a good head on your
Can I be
shoulders.
honest with you?
Sure.
Sure.
There's
Go
a
for it.
reason I decided to come here with you. I want to meet Commander Baron myself. They're here.
Alright, here we go.
When I heard that Private Rivers of the non-existent Pacific Division needs to have a meeting with me, I thought, oh, what a lucky girl I am. But then I started thinking, who is Private Rivers? And why should I treat him as anything other than the deserter he is? So right now I'm hoping you give me a good
I
reason
just
why I shouldn't
saved
just skip the court-martial and execute you
20
where
guys.
you stand. This is bullshit. And who do we have here? A brave scavenger? Rivers, do you always bring unauthorized civilians to fight your battles for you?
Yes.
We would have got to you sooner if you hadn't pulled out all your troops from Pasadena. People died there because of you.
And what did you do about it? Did you pick up a gun and fight back? Or did you run like you sewer rats always do?
Jennifer's right. There's no need for any of that.
Yeah. Today is all about Private Rivers. So what can you tell me that I don't know already?
A few weeks ago, the outpost I was stationed at was ambushed by a Terminator, I think. It was half man, half machine. The entire Pacific Division was wiped out by a single enemy.
Half man, half machine? What are you talking about? How did your men let an enemy get that close to you?
And we didn't know it was a machine. It could walk, talk, bleed, sweat. There was no way to distinguish it as an enemy. It infiltrated us perfectly.
This infiltrator, is it still alive?
I'm not sure.
Okay, for now keep everything to yourself. I don't want any rumors, especially since you only think you saw something.
And that's why they were shutting down the research facility, because they've done enough research
Skynet's
on humans.
We're not done here yet, Rivers. Take this plasma.
I got
You're
a plasma
resistant
rifle?
soldier. Time to act like one.
TechCom
To your
2000R. Oh, nice.
Fire at will!
What? Oh, this is the dream, people. Oh, yeah.
I think I got one.
Oh, this is what we want to do, people. Fun fact, Terminator plasma rifles don't have scopes because they don't need them. They aim based on computers in their brain. So they don't need to, they always know where their arm is aimed.
Get that door open!
I gotta finish scavenging and then I will do that.
Fall back! Fall back!
Terminators?
Terminators!
Yay! Damn it, why aren't you people shooting him? Yeah!
Go clear!
I don't know why there are any games that aren't about killing Terminators. Come on! Okay, apparently I should not have sold those plasmid. I've left my party. I didn't leave my party. They left me. In the first hour of the stream. P. Yeah, I know I was pathetic. That was all part of my plan. You thought you were chasing me, but I was chasing you. No, not chasing. I was laying a trap for you. Obviously, like, you were chasing me, but it was part of my plan. Oh my god, this is perfect. In case you're wondering what perfection looks like, it looks like this. This is what perfection looks like.
More will come!
What the fuck? Fall back! Fall back!
Eyes on that door!
Alright, here we go.
Terminators!
Critical hits in their eyes, right? Yeah!
Go clear!
Oh my god, this is so great!
Oh, no, it's not. Ariel, go, go, go!
Oh, I will. I also wanted to steal their guns, because their guns are worth a lot of cash. I'm coming.
Oh, fuck! More metals!
Up there, on that balcony!
I do not see it. Okay. You and I have very different definitions of the word balcony.
Neutralized! Shoot those gas canisters! More drones!
You with that AK! Take care of them! On it!
Whoa! Yeah, this is amazing. So I can only mod Skynet rifles, right? Like I can't mod these plasma rifles? I didn't get oh my god, he's getting back up! Oh, that's amazing.
I'm all out of ammo! Well, you're a scavenger, aren't you? Find some!
More plasma rifles. More parts. Alright, time to get going. Don't want them leaving me behind again. Okay, I got lost there for a second. Oh, so many bullets!
Let's go!
So,
Be sure there's gonna be more.
I'm kind of blown away by, like, every single new Terminator movie is like, lasers are lame. In the future, everyone should still have machine guns. To which I would respond, what the hell is wrong with you?
How many? I count 3!
Damn! Actually, I should check if machine guns do work on the Terminators. They do not! Well, there's your answer. Oh wait, I've got grenades. And I used the wrong grenade.
One less.
War incoming!
I will heal. Thank you for asking.
Keep your position.
So yeah, my character's a Terminator, right? And they're gonna say that because I found that puppy, the puppy doesn't mind me? Like, this is one of those situations where my character's a Terminator who, like, doesn't know he's a Terminator. Although that would be weird, because why would a Terminator be programmed to come and tell them about Terminators? It's just seeming more and more likely that my character's a Terminator. The fact that I'm not super psyched about it. Still not sure who David is, but okay, P. You figure out who David is, but they're probably not on the screen. Kaboom, my good sir. Prepare to get kaboom! Oh, nice. What?
Follow me and keep your heads down.
Oh, that was amazing. Then again, everything about this is amazing. Yes, you could easily be right. It's just the fact that I showed up out of nowhere, and everyone I know has been killed, and what do you call it? This is the first story in which Terminators appear. It is making it sound like I'm playing as a Terminator. Maybe dogs just don't know to be pissed at Terminators
This was an
yet?
ambush. They knew we were coming.
How did they know?
With the annihilation line getting closer, they must have eavesdropped on our conversation. We're on their radar now.
Come on!
God damn it! They were waiting for us.
I like the little shadow. Oh, don't run in front of me! What's wrong with you?
I got this. Leaving already?
There's too many of them!
Hold it!
Through here! Come on!
Follow her!
Damn, there really are too many of them. Oof. We did it, everybody.
Watch out!
Flying HK.
No!
Oh, come on!
We need to help him! He's dead. You want to help someone? Help yourself and take his rifle.
More of them up here!
Stay low! Don't stop shooting!
Damn! What I need is a rocket launcher. Famously, rocket launchers take out HK aerials quite easily. let's face it, it's an airship, so it's actually pretty fragile. It has very good armor against plasma, but heavy plasma weapons are quite effective. The best thing you can find, though, is a rocket launcher, the concussive force of which can wipe out their engines in a flash and cause them to crash, because, you know, they're aerial things. Like, they can't be very heavy or sturdy, or else they wouldn't be able to fly. Oh, just die already, you son of a...
Through that storage area!
Inside! Get inside!
I'm working on it. I just need some parts here. I'm gonna steal their ammo. Yes, I know. I was in it earlier. Oh no, wait, this is... Oh no, this is the same one. God damn it! Oof.
There's a shortcut that'll get us out of here. We just have to make our way to that industrial building. As soon as that aerial moves, we run. It's clear. Go!
Move! Oh my god, they've done such a good job with this game.
We're getting close.
Damn.
Keep going. Up there.
Careful.
Jacob!
Whoa! That was bad.
Lars! Are you okay? Shoot that thing! Jacob, get up!
What? Actually, it raises an important question for how the world of this game works. Like, is that how we know I'm a Terminator? The fact that I can take so many shots and not die? But the thing is, a medikit wouldn't heal me if I was a Terminator. So... like, the game is very inconsistent if it turns out I'm a Terminator. Like, I could see that being a plot twist, but I don't see it really making logical sense.
Get out of there!
I'm trying. Oh, god damn it. These guys are not screwing around. And I need to heal. Oof.
Run!
I killed him. Can I get some props for that? Or start yelling at me about not being good enough at fleeing? I do need to heal. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, here we go.
Thank God you're okay! Save that for later. We're not safe yet. We need to get the hell out of here. Where to? The shelter!
Damn! Because they're the same medkits humans use, Horror King. That's how we know.
I'm sorry about before. And I'm sorry about your soldiers.
No need for that. You'll have a hard time getting up every morning if you dwell on that too much. Machines don't do that, and if we want to destroy them, neither can we.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Rivers, since Pacific Division no longer exists, you will now answer to me. That makes you a part of TechCom. Congratulations. No more sitting around waiting for Skynet to come to you. Over here, we go out there and meet the enemy face on.
Head on, but okay. Face on is not a
Resistance
phrase.
Shelter, South Division. Baron, DN 38217.
Commander?
There with me.
Please tell me there's going to be a driving sequence where somebody drives us and we fire a mounted gun from the back of it.
Where's my husband? They're dead. Over here's our quartermaster. If you need anything beyond the standard issue equipment, work it out with him. And here's Alvin, residing chief Egghead.
I prefer laboratory director.
Like I said, Egghead. He supplies all TechCom
Weapon
units with
mods!
weapon modifications.
Everything looks well organized.
Later, Horror King, and have a great time at your polar
Everyone
plunge.
pulls their weight here. If someone doesn't, we become weak. And you can probably imagine where I stand on being weak.
Throwing some Korean at us.
I'll get
Interesting
right to
choice,
There's a
Panagliotis.
reason I decided to meet you. We intercepted some interesting data. It turns out you're part of a prestigious group.
Level
A group
12!
of people that Skynet marked for termination. See, John Connor, the leader of the Resistance, is #1 on that list. Then there's me. I know, I'm flattered. Every day we lead, we fight, and we plan on how to destroy Skynet's central core. So I know exactly why we're on that fucking list. But why would Private Rivers be #3?
That infiltrator said something about me being marked for termination.
Huh. Interesting. I'll have to have a word with Connor about that. And that brings me to my second point.
To
Your
make
first
him
assignment.
curious enough about
After
me.
the Annihilation Line got to Pasadena, Skynet started
Anyway,
building
we'll see.
installations there. I want you to go there and collect some intel, so we know what we're up against.
Sounds dangerous.
It will be. Check with Alvin before you go. He'll have something for you.
Yay.
Remember, you might be valuable to Skynet, but the way I see it, you're still
Oh, this is perfect.
dismissed. And Rivers, civilians don't need to know about what happened out there.
Okay. Want to chat about? No. Okay. Proust in his first book wrote about. Proust in his first book wrote about. He wrote about. Proust in his first book wrote about. Hey, weirdo. What's your deal?
I hear you have something for me.
I do. Commander Barron wanted me to show you how to customize your weapons. Something I've been working on for some time now. You see, your standard phased plasma is in a 40-watt range. However, you can upgrade its damage, shooting rate, or stability using decoded chips.
Tell me
Same
more.
ones you've been collecting from fallen Terminators. You can do the upgrades yourself. When you're done, go to the quartermaster. I believe he has something for you as well.
Plasma weapon upgrade, select the upgrade button, close the circuit by matching 3 chips in the slots. The chip ending must match the adjacent chip from both sides. Okay. Let's do it! Inventory. First off, I want to use Terminator weapons, because Terminator weapons are badass. As beans. Weapon upgrades, 10% more effective. First generation plasma weapons! Yeah. Okay, so my plasma weapon 65. Oh my god, it's better in every way. Yeah, I think we're going to be using the Skynet weapons. Thanks. You don't have to reload them. They just overheat. It's great. Okay. So obviously, clip size is going to change how much the shots to overheat are, right? And now I want 3 on the right side and 2 on the left. Oh, even more damage. That seems pretty good, right? Like 31% more damage? Sorry, 31 more damage, so 60% more damage? Wait, that can't be 60%. You're telling me I should be doing 70% more damage... Okay, what's going on with the math here? Does everybody see this math? Because... Oh no, that's clip. I'm an idiot. Sorry, it's 30%. It's the clip that has the... Okay, I'm dumb. Sorry, don't listen to me. It is not worth paying attention to my idiocy. I'm so excited! I get to kill things with a Terminator rifle, which I've been dreaming of doing since I played Terminator Future Shock, where you could actually do that. Seriously, though, I do love Terminator Future Shock. And its sequel, Terminator Skynet, which is one of those things where, like, it started out as an expansion pack, but instead they turned it into a sequel. And thank God they did, because it is an amazing game, and everyone should play Terminator Skynet. It had drivable vehicles. It had awesome gunfights, laser weapons. Like, everything about it was perfect. Was it Rise of the Machines that had the terrible first-person shooting in it? You want to chat? She does not want to chat. Locked, you say? Tell me more.
Hey, it's Pacific Division uniform.
He's a long way from home.
Okay, so I can craft more ammo if I want. More medikits, more all kinds of ammo. Hey, buddy. Nobody wants to chat with me? I don't want to say anything about you TechCom guys, but you're not very hospitable? Word I'm looking for? No, there are no notes. I want to read more about these people's lives. And the way I do that is by stealing their personal diary entries. Why are you so excited to not let me do that, game? Do you not know what video games are like? Although I guess they already told me there's only 30 notes in the whole game. And how many do I have? Notes. 9. So yeah, I'm already a quarter of the way through the game's notes. More than. Almost a third. So yeah, okay, I got it. Alright, Quartermaster, or Q, as you like to be called. What's your deal?
I'm Private Rivers. You got something for me?
You sure this isn't a Terminator?
I'm told you're using old goggles from the Pacific Division. Those aren't even standard.
Ooh, what do these do?
Commander Barron asked me to hook you up with the latest version. These babies come equipped with a high-quality camera.
What do I do with them?
The idea is that when you reach Pasadena, you'll take pictures of Skynet's offensive installations. When you find them, put the goggles on, then aim and shoot. The pictures will be automatically sent to a military satellite that we hijacked from Skynet. They'll give us the necessary...
It's the new Terminator game, Matty, and it's perfect.
That's it?
That's it. We have a place ready for you here when you come back. Before you leave, take a look and see if there's anything else you need. I can get my hands on almost anything, but I don't normally hand out...
It's okay, I've got like a bunch of guns to trade you. So that's what I'm already using, right? Yeah. God, I'm so excited to be using these things, finally. I guess I can give up my assault rifle. I mean, who needs a human plasma rifle when I've got a Terminator plasma rifle? Yeah, sure. I got cash. No, I don't need 8. But I do need 3. Anything else you want to sell me? Anything else I need? Wow, so that is not cheap. Take 100 extra bullets, just so I'm ready for whatever comes next. And can I sell you my extra chips I don't want? Damage, fire rate, stability. So I'm going to get rid of all of the white tier chips. Only blue and higher is going to be my thing. I do want to accept the transaction.
That's it then. You're leaving us and going back to Pasadena.
Not yet. I need to collect the rest of my stuff from our hideout.
Fine by me. Let's go.
Please, you need to tell me what happened there. Where's my husband?
I have to tell her.
We were ambushed on our way out of the metro station. There was nothing we could do. He died protecting us. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Thank you for telling me this.
You did good by telling her. I don't care what Baron says. That woman deserved to hear the truth. Not knowing would destroy her.
Just rewind.
Erin would
Panna.
kill to know what happened to her husband.
Yeah, well, you know, and I don't mean to be a dick about this, but Erin did help them create Terminators, so I'm only, well, not Terminators, but infiltration units, so I'm not too worried about what she wants or cares about or feels or thinks. Does that make me a dick? I mean, yeah, obviously. They already have dogs, even though they don't know about the importance of dogs yet. I mean, the fact that none of the dogs in the game are bothering me at all really does suggest that I'm not a Terminator. This is so great. I will. Maybe they have some, are you ready for this? Sub-quests for me.
Look, Ryan fixed it. Ryan fixed the bus.
That's great news. Did you help?
No. I was there and helping Mark. He's doing much better now.
I hear that you fixed the bus.
Yeah,
Pardon me?
finally. What about you? You meet the resistance?
Yeah, finally.
Any more chatting? No? Okay.
I'll talk to Erin. I heard about Mark. What happened?
It was a close call, but he's on the mend now. And I have to thank you for that. So, thank you. So, what's new with you?
I've been ordered to go to Pasadena to collect some intel.
It's weird that I didn't tell Baron that I have a doctor who wants to join.
Right now, I don't need anything. But there's something you might be interested in. When we were running away the other day, Colin was supposed to bring something. Boxes of adrenaline, painkillers, and who knows what else.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Since he didn't bring anything with him, I'd imagine everything's still there. Those stimulants might be useful to you. When used in small doses, they can improve focus and alertness. If I were you, I'd take a look.
That's right, you can use slow time when fighting Terminators.
You never told me you had a husband.
You never asked.
Did you know each other before the war?
We lived together even before the bombing. I've been dealing with him and his boring stories for over 30 years.
Damn!
I must be getting old, because I wouldn't mind hearing one right now. Back at the camp, I used to think that the machines kept Peter alive to get me to cooperate. So when there was an opportunity to run, we had to take it. And we did. We ran with this little child that I had started to love. I felt that she was mine.
What was her name?
Her name was Taylor. Peter said it sounded too manly, so I said, good, we'll finally have a man in the family.
Damn, Erin!
But as you know nowadays, no story has a happy ending. She died shortly after. We buried her. and we stopped talking to each other. Eventually, the Annihilation line caught up with us. We got separated. I ran away. He did too. At least, I hope he did.
Damn.
You didn't change your mind about joining the Resistance?
No, I'm packed and ready to go. You're the one that kept saying that we're going when in fact we're not. Oh, you really pissed me off, I must say.
Alright, so we got Colin's stash to deal with. Just making sure nobody downstairs wants to chat.
He really took a bite out of me. I don't remember. Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Jacob. Laura tells me you're looking for volunteers that'll join the Resistance.
Yes, I am.
You can count me in. It only seems fair since I owe you my life.
That's true, you do.
Looks like things are finally starting to go our way.
I agree. It's over here. What is that strange symbol in the... That's the exit symbol. Alright, I'm a dum-dum. It's the exit symbol.
I see you got that bus running again.
You didn't think I would, did you? Well, don't... Anyhow, I got some...
What? A one-time use weapon.
Termination knife. It's supposed to shut down a Terminator with a single stab.
For the stealth scenes in the
if
game.
you sneak in and you want to take them down silently, well, that's your go-to weapon. I guess you could say it terminates Terminators.
Adorable.
Wow. That was almost as bad as Jan.
What's on your mind?
You really got me thinking about old Tucker again. In times like these, I wouldn't mind having him around. He always know what to do. He was the only one who didn't lose his mind after Judgment Day.
Yeah? Tell me more.
What did he do?
He finally found me hiding below the stage. I was such a nervous wreck. So to try to calm me down, he just said, that band sucked anyway. Tucker said, we need to be calm right now. I listened to him. We all did. Survivors from the concert.
Did you drive someplace safe?
It was my first call. Just drive. Gave it a shot. We kept running into these sandstorms. Every car fucked up after a couple of miles. Turned out that atomic dust ain't so great with engines. Finally, we found a couple houses, but the people there were as confused as we were. All the communication went to shit. Tucker managed to find some batteries, and we sat in front of our boombox. They started to list cities to avoid. Cities that were hit by the nuclear bombs.
Did your city get hit?
The list was long. Until the very end, I was hoping that it wouldn't come up. But it did. Somehow it managed to surprise me.
Oh.
We looked at each other crying. We just wanted to go home and be with family, but Tucker said that for now, the safest place there is right where we were. So we decided to stay and start a camp.
Where did you get that?
A group of travelers came by earlier. We traded, talked for a while. Actually, they said something that got my attention. Something about meeting a guy out there who kept asking about Jacob Rivers. Said it didn't seem right. You don't think it's that thing that you told us about before, do you? Sorry. I probably should have said something right.
You really should have.
Have you changed your mind about...
No. No, I have not. I think I'm better off anywhere that bus takes me. Anyone who wants to join is more than welcome to, but I don't
Sorry, buddy. I got a job to do. And yes, I've got to get it done before the sun comes up.
You're going to Pasadena?
Yep, I am.
I have a mission for you. A secret mission. Super important. Probably the most important of them all.
What is it?
Could you bring me my chalk?
Chalk?
Yeah. It's at my house. The one with the beware sign on the side. I mean, if you could. I did bring you...
I'll see what I can do.
Cool.
Oh, puns, you're the best. Normally I say that you're the worst, but not today. Today I am all on board the punning train. That's a train for puns to go to other places. Like... Anyway, it's clear what I meant. Wait. Gain the ability to mark your enemies by upgrading the stealth skill? What? Alright, so we're going to stop here.
Rivers, are you receiving me?
I am.
Good. I marked vantage points on your map. Use them to take pictures of the Skynet installations. And although this is a recon mission, you have clearance to engage at will. Over and out.
Not at will. You should have said you have permission to engage at your discretion. Get it? Oh, crap. Drones, everybody. It's a Terminator park. From Terminator. You know Terminator parks where kids get blown up by nuclear weapons? I'm not happy to be talking about it, but it's... Oh, crap, they saw me. Alright, well, this is a problem. Whoa! Yeah! The Terminator-branded laser rifles are not screwing around. Also, you can blast pieces off of the drones? New information. Awesome new information. So yeah, this game is perfect, and we don't need any more video games. Just putting that out there. I don't see the need for any other video games to exist. It's weird that people are gonna keep making video games after this exists. So, like, I acknowledge that they're going to, I just think they're fools to try to improve on perfection. For now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. If you... Oh, good, a save point. I was hoping one of those would turn up. Yes, if you'd like to join me back here for more Terminator, check out the next item on the playlist, because I'm just going to be recording and uploading my entire experience with this amazing, perfect game that everyone should buy and play immediately. It's really fantastic in every way. I'll see you back here for that, but until then, I'm going to say au revoir. I feel like you might think that David is like a word that has some significance in English that doesn't. That's right, you get experience points for crafting, because this game is awesome. Sorry, I say awesome. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with this game. So what is the stealth? Yeah, temporarily mark enemies with weapon aim. Nice. Oh, I will. Oh, I can also expand my backpack. Nice. Wrapping up the stream. Oh, Gavin, you got here exactly as the stream was ending, so I can't say enough good things about your timing. I was literally just starting my sign-off because Terminator's perfect, and that's all we need. And I would encourage everyone to play it. It is perfect. It is brilliant. It is everything you want from a Terminator game. Okay, so you switch to sound. That was the wrong button. You switch to sound bomb. That was the wrong button. You throw the sound bomb. But yes, how you doing, Gavin? Well, that didn't work at all. I may have misunderstood what these things are for. That is a large amount of spiders and silverfish. You're perfect. Just ending the stream. Thanks to everybody who dropped by. I will see you back here tomorrow for War Thunder. And yes, more Terminator. Every bit of this game is going on the stream. Well, not every bit. I'm going to play when I'm not on stream as well. But every stream is going to feature Terminator Resistance until I'm finished the game. That's how passionate I feel about this game. It is incredible. So I'll see you all back here for more of that. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir.